What's up, everybody? Welcome to Coach to Win. And today, in honor of Houston Nutt and what I consider one of the best pregame speeches ever, we are going to give you the Coach to Win top 5 greatest pregame speeches of all time. Before we start, remember to follow us, rate us, and review us wherever you are listening to this podcast. Go ahead and like and subscribe right now. Please do it for me real quick. The Coach to Win YouTube channel has a lot of great interviews, so many teaching moments from so many great coaches and players, from Roger Clemens all the way to best-selling author Ethan Kross. He wrote the book Chatter. You need to go check it out. Here we go. The Coach to Win top 5 greatest pregame speeches of all time. Let's call this the Cinderella story is over. Saturday, September 23rd, 2023, the Colorado Buffaloes traveled to Eugene, Oregon to take on Dan Lanning and the Fightin' Donald Ducks. Both teams undefeated, first conference game for both, but Colorado, well, they were getting a lot of attention. Dan Lanning, I don't think he believed the hype. Here's what he said before the game started.
Rooted in substance, not flash, rooted in substance. Today, we talk with our pads. You talk with your helmet, right? Every moment. The Cinderella story is over, man, right? They're fighting for clicks, we're fighting for wins. There's a difference, right? There's a difference, right? This game ain't gonna be played in Hollywood, it's gonna be played on the grass, right? It's gonna be played on the grass. Let's go.
Talk about crazy eyes. So Dan Lanning, he hit every single point he needed to, threw in a bunch of shade at the Buffs. Oregon, they jumped out to a 35-0 lead at halftime, ended up putting 42 points on the Buffaloes. Fast forward to this year for the Colorado Buffaloes. Looks like Cinderella found her other shoe, if you know what I mean. Number 2, now here at Coach to Win. These are in no particular order because that's just the way we do things here. Let's go to June 12th, 2019, Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. The St. Louis Blues on the brink of their first ever Stanley Cup championship under interim head coach Craig Berube. Obviously, the series is tied. You're on the road. You don't really need to say a lot at this point. Here's what head coach Craig Berube said.
It up here. We're here for a fucking reason, because we're a fucking good hockey team, and we're going to fucking come home with a cup here tonight. Let's fucking go.
I love it. Short, sweet, right to the point. The Blues won 4-1 to claim their first ever Stanley Cup championship, a victory that marked the culmination of an incredible worst-to-first run for the Blues, who were in last place in the NHL standings early January of that year. Number 3. PJ Fleck of the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Now, anything this guy says is awesome. Let's go to November 9th, 2019, the Minnesota Golden Gophers against Penn State. It was a matchup of undefeated teams, with Penn State ranked 4th and Minnesota 17th. Fleck was preparing that 2019 team to embrace the pressure of moments, of big-time moments, by giving the players pieces of coal on which they would write something down. Obviously, the coal was a symbolic gesture, right? Coal can also transform into diamonds under pressure if you know how to handle it. Here's PJ Fleck before the game against Penn State.
Give me your eyes. I asked you last night to be able to write down on a piece of coal, piece of carbon, of the pressures you felt and what you've overcome because of the pressure you put on yourself to be the best you can be. And then we all put it into a big bucket. Something magical happened last night. I saw it this morning. Because when you reach into the carbon, man, and you start digging around of all the pressure and all the bad things and all the issues you had, this is what's come out. It's as real as it gets. You're a diamond. Go be diamonds.
Minnesota won 31-26 in what became the signature victory of Fleck's era as Gophers head coach, and he finished that season 11-2. The cool thing about that, he gave that same speech before the game and after. Roll the boat! Number 4 is my man, Houston Nutt. I just posted a long interview with Houston Nutt that is on the YouTube channel page. Go check it out. It's awesome. You're going to hear a lot more about this next pregame speech, because in 1998, new hire Houston Nutt was bound and determined to make the Razorbacks a contender. Before the season opener against Southwestern Louisiana, Nutt gave a motivational speech to the team, one of my all-time favorites.
Fellas, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. This is your home. You hear that? You hear that? That's special. There's a lot of lions, tigers, and bears, but there ain't but one Razorback. Not but one. All I want you to do tonight is play your best. Don't worry about making a mistake. You make a mistake, that's fine, as long as you're going 100 miles an hour. Hit him right up in the mouth and pick him up. Somebody kicks you after the play, smile at him and say, I'll see you in 25 seconds. I'll see you in 25 seconds. It's about little things, fellas. Poise and confidence. Poise and confidence. When one of your teammates makes a play, I want to see 10 to come tell him. Somebody makes a tackle on a big hit, I want to see 10 go tell him. You play like the Razorbacks, fellas. You're ready. You are ready. Physically and mentally, you're ready. We hit this field, we hit it better than anybody in the country. I want the defense on the left, offense on the right, and then all of a sudden we come in all together as one. Hey, sideline, you guys that are watching, that's your freshmen. I want you to be the best cheerleaders in America. You help your teammates, encourage. This is it, baby. This is the start. We come back in here tonight, it's 1-0. Here we go. Right now, let's take the field.
Tell you what, that'll get me running through any wall. Arkansas won the game, started the season 8-0, and had a successful 9-3 record in 1988, far exceeding the expectations. Nutt was selected as the Football News National Coach of the Year for the 1998 season. Also went on to be a 3-time SEC Coach of the Year. Last one, and I know I said Houston was my favorite, but this may be the best ever, because anyone who played Little League, Pop Warner football, probably had a coach like this and probably loved him. Title of this one, Your Dad's a Loser. Let's go all the way back to 2014. I don't know this particular coach. I don't know what Little League team he is coaching, but this pregame speech is priceless. It's raw. It's honest. Almost moved me to tears. Here it is.
Let's feel.
To do your best stick.
Okay, not even close. Blaine with a Y. Blaine's not here. Blaine, did you get over that bloody nose you got? Yeah. Okay, good. What's one of our goals when we step on this field?
We do our best and try to win.
I like the second half. Nate, you got another one? Rylan, you don't have any other goals. Aiden?
Get out.
Okay, negative, Ghost Rider. All right. Did we learn anything this season?
Yes.
Our goals, no, not even close. Our goals are, listen, our goals are to hit dingers. Everybody better have their eyes on me. Eyes on me, Rylan. Hit dingers. Disgrace the pitcher's family. Make the other players cry and stomp their butts into the ground. Does everyone understand that? Does everybody understand that?
It looks like
look, fellas, look. There are two types of people in this world. There's two types of people in this world. There's winners and there's losers. And just so that we're clear, every time we step on this field, our goal is to be a winner. And if your dad has said, oh, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, just as long as you have fun, well, I hate to say it, your dad's a loser.
Now, I know he wasn't all the way serious, but I like his attitude. I like the way he addressed the kids. The kids obviously love him. Well, that's it. The Coach to Win top 5 greatest pregame speeches of all time. Now go get yourself some knowledge.
Go get me some knowledge.